What's up, chaps and chapettes? So I told you what I was building a 1 million coin squad, and obviously this is on my main account, so I'm using this as FUT Champions as well. And I thought I'd show you the process going into making the squad, as well as some games. And trust me when I say it can absolutely roast and toast. Certified, guaranteed. Buy it now, my boys.
You look says.
So this is the current team that we're thinking about. We drafted up, you might say, Calcio. And it just seemed to be, you know, good value for money range. And also this lad, Mbirchy Savage or whatever, he's in the current team of the week. He is absolutely mad. He's got like 89 strength, banging long shot. He just seemed like the sort of player that could go well up against teams that are better than us. Like when we're going up against, you know, the likes of Ruud Gullit or Vieira that like to dominate the midfield, then, you know, obviously he's not as good as those lads, but he can certainly compete because he's physical. And if you slap a hunter on him, he's pretty fast too. Got a good long shot, all the rest of it. So we start building the Calcio team. We've got Alexandro left back. Arguably one of the best left backs in the game. So he's fast, he's strong. And we're just looking for the right price, you know, 70,000 with a Shadow Chem star as well. My. Like, it's just filthy stuff at the end of the day. Like, the only time I ever got top 100, like, you OGs have probably already seen it, but it was with a Calcio squad, and it happened to be a team that Ryan made, Ryan MK Man, the absolute chap. He made that squad, and then I just thought, you know, might as well copy it. Mandzukic up front, and I think I actually took away Mandzukic and had like Perisic in the end up front, but we're literally just about to buy Dybala. We're kind of having second thoughts about it. We weren't really sure, so I thought I'd build the defensive block as well as the midfield block, and then decide what to do with the two strikers, because I was a little bit sort of hesitant when it came to the strikers. But yeah, we managed to get Mbirchy Savage or whatever, and there we have our block of 4 at the back, 4 in midfield, a keeper as well. But then I was having a thought about perhaps putting Gareth Bale in the team, because I just feel like he is such a good player for the price. So we ended up getting Gareth Bale just because I felt that Higuain, you know, he was going to cost like around about the same as Gareth Bale for the inform, and the non-inform was a bit average. So we ended up finding a way to basically fit in Gareth Bale into the team. So what we did was we have Benzema, Bale and Ben Yedder all linking up, as well as on the left-hand side Perisic, Immobile just for the link with Savage or whatever in midfield. And we basically get full chem. It's going to be 9 chem for Bale for the time being, until he has his 10 games of loyalty or whatever. So this is the custom tactics that we went for. It's pretty much everything just close to 50, to be honest. Player instructions as well. This is how the game, this is how it looks in game. So you got Bale on the left, Ben Yedder on the right. We bring on Ousmane Dembele and Nainggolan. So that's what the team looks like in game. Custom tactics as well, and player instructions. So let's get into the games. FUT Champions. They don't even know what's about to hit them. They're about to get absolutely roasted and toasted, man. Literally, this team, I was just feeling so confident because this is arguably the best team that I've ever made on FIFA. Like, literally, after I packed your boy Shearer with that 1 million coins, I think that is the first time I've ever had 1 million coins on FIFA. And I was actually finishing better in FUT Champions on FIFA 17, to be honest. I was finishing like elite and, of course, top 100 as well, so I don't know, I feel like that's the most coins I've had in one particular go, because I kept like switching up the squads to the point where I think I actually probably earned more coins in FIFA 17, but I kept switching up the squads all the time to the point where we would lose loads of money. But nonetheless, we're 4 minutes in. I mean, I would not like to be the lad we're up against here. 2-0 down. That's a broken controller. I mean, we talk about it all the time in FUT Champs, and 3-0 down now. I mean, that's just rubbing salt in the wounds at this point. He starts to get a bit of a comeback, though, your boy Moy linking up. He's basically like, I always think of Moy as the B-Tech Nainggolan, like, pretty much inform Moy is pretty decent, but not quite at the same standard. 3-2, though. We basically switch up to the 4-1-2-1-2 because we're 3-0 up, and all of a sudden it's like 3-2. And he was actually playing better than me, to be honest. I had to sort of admit to myself that I was kind of being outplayed, so I switched to his kind of formation. I think he might have been either using a 4-1-2-1-2 or the 4-3-1-2. We get a goal. We get yet another. And this is one of the things. Whenever I used to come up against Gareth Bale, he would always beat me in the air, and it would just be so annoying. Ronaldo and Bale were 2 players that just win everything in the air. And Bale getting a header for us, as well as Perisic. Beautiful ball in by Bale. And then, yeah, so that's the first game, first win. Goals galore as well. Come up against a lad with 4-2-3-1, which means he's probably going to be a sweaty player. Nonetheless, 12 minutes in, Ben Yedder trying to break him down. Savage getting stuck in. I mean, that is a shocking goal, I'll be honest with you. But, you know, it's a one that will certainly take in FUT Champs. I know anyone watching and anyone who plays FUT Champs will certainly take an AIDS goal any day of the week. Ben Yedder tucking it away, literally so... Bale just seems to be so fast. And it comes to the point of, like, do you believe that much in chemistry styles? I'm actually starting to think that, because they had a set system for chemistry styles in FIFA 17, where they showed you the exact stats that would be added on. But I don't think they've released any statement on how the chemistry styles work in FIFA 18. And I just have a slight feeling that chemistry styles don't do what we all think they do, like what it says on FUT Wiz or FUT Head or whatever. So I don't know, for me, Bale just feels really, really fast. Like, I could get somebody to 99 sprint speed like Perisic, but he doesn't feel as fast as Bale, because, like, Perisic with a Hunter Chem style, you can get him to 99 sprint speed, potentially, as it says on FUT Head. But for Bale, you slap a hawk on him, he's already got 94 sprint speed compared to the starting sprint speed of like 89 and low acceleration for Perisic. I don't know, Bale, I'm basically just saying Bale just feels absolutely rapid, and it's kind of disgusting, to be honest. But nonetheless, Jesus goes for it. Seems to happen a lot to me recently, actually, is that I'm trying to shoulder off and EA, you know, misinterpret what I'm saying, basically, and they think I want to take the legs. And basically, he gets a penalty, the lucky little sod. But we get a goal straight after, you know, 3-2. It's looking good at this point. Ben Yedder passing it down. Gareth Bale rips City for De Gea, man. He's looking back just like, how am I going to deal with that, mate? I can't. Bale's the best in the game. OP, 4-4-2. It's a hell of a vibe. I do really like the 4-4-2. He only had 3 shots. And one thing I was really noticing, you know, in each of these games was that I wasn't just winning the games, I was deservedly winning every single one. Producing more shots on target, having more possession. Perisic really makes the most of that, I'll be honest. That is some class banter from him. He definitely dived, I'm not going to lie. But we get 2-0 up, 50th minute, quite a tight game compared to the other ones. 9 Golan though, gets it to Ben Yedder, beautiful ball through. I did actually see him, that wasn't just an AIDS pass or anything like that. I spotted him, picked him out, Perisic tucks it away. He pauses, I thought he was going to quit, but he didn't actually quit. 9 Golan gives it to Bale, does like a lovely little bit of RB, it's like, I think it's his body feint, no touch dribbling or whatever it's called. Such a nice goal there by Gareth Bale. I need to definitely try and improve at that, because I feel like that's one of the features which has been heavily sort of implemented into FIFA 18 as opposed to FIFA 17. And I feel for that reason it is overpowered, to be honest. Like, it is very, very good, but I've never sort of, I don't know, I've never really taken it upon me, you might say, to really get good at it. But nonetheless, we have an absolute nightmare, man. I don't know what happened there. Like, everyone's looking at each other, lack of character and all the rest of it. You hear it on Sky Sports, the little pundits chatting away, lack of character and all the rest of it. I mean, it was shocking plays, but we get the... I mean, it shows some character to come back. 22nd minute, Gareth Bale tucking it away, embracing the NPC, randomly generated fans. Ben Yedder with a little spinneroo, gives it to Bale. Lovely little bit of LTRT dribbling, which is quite funny when you think, actually. Back on FIFA 17, LTRT dribbling was the go-to move. It was the most overpowered by an absolute mile. On this, not so much. It works quite well at first, but then it slows down rapidly after about 2 seconds. So it's good for the initial touch, but not if you keep doing it. It's nowhere near as good, like moving from right to left or whatever. But he basically just crumbles, you know. 4-1. It's decent. Ben Yedder is actually a very good player up front for us. 5-star weak foot as well. There's always the option to hit it on his left foot, as well as him obviously being the right-footed lad that he is. So that gets us to 5 wins, or is that 4 wins? Yeah, 5 wins. Out of 5 games, absolutely mad. So there you go, the 1 million coin squad doing bits on FUT Champs. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to see more FIFA Ultimate Team content. Got another Road to Glory video for you coming soon, of course. And yeah, I'll see you on the next Mbirchy episode, you moppers. My. Jeez, that... You little tez. That's actually kind of mad.